So we'll start forward and go ahead and just show us around your beautiful home.
Well, okay, the Born Free, it's built on a Ford E450 chassis with the V10 engine. I mean, thousands of Class C motorhomes are built on the same chassis, but I think Born Free does a better job in what they put on top of it. This is the entertainment center that I was talking about. Had the large hole here when I bought it, and I had some people build me a nice cabinet door here with put a flat screen in there, and it's hinged so I can get back into the storage area behind it.
That's sweet.
And so I have all that storage area up front. Then here's the desk that I had built. Like I said, we had you'll see the chair in a moment, but basically the chairs are pretty much like these. Excuse me. And this, of course, is my eating area, desk area, everything area. When I need a work surface. And then on this side, I have a couch, which has a jackknife. It's a jackknife sofa, so it will turn into a bed. I've never done that, but it's great for lounging while watching TV.
At some point, you may have guests.
It's
friends.
possible. Yeah.
It's there.
It's there, right? And it will work if I need it. One reason I love the Born Free, I'm fairly tall. I'm with shoes on, I'm 6'2", so height is important. And as we work back, you'll see one of the reasons why the Class B didn't work that well for me. So, and then
right,
I have the first fantastic fan right here, and let's see. Then, as you can see now, it's a little limited.
Yeah, under the
it
air
works
conditioner.
Right, and yeah, my head hits there. And one of the nice safety features of a Born Free are these steel roll bars. There are 4 of them. One at the very rear, this one, and there's basically one you may have seen in the video up front, and then immediately behind that, the entertainment center wall is another one. So they protect their customers.
So you see videos all the time of trailers in particular that get away and roll over and just explode into a bazillion
kindling,
pieces.
yeah.
Anybody that was in there is dead.
Yeah.
And that's not true of a Born Free.
No, and it just so happened I ran across an article not long ago where years ago, this was back in the 80s or 90s, the owner of Born Free and his wife were in a Born Free. They left Atlanta for a show, I believe, and she was driving and nodded off briefly, and they hit a guardrail, and the coach flipped onto its side, and he was asleep and on the couch, I think, in back, and they both walked away without injury.
Wow.
Just pretty amazing.
And they're fiberglass, is that correct?
Outer skin is fiberglass, of course wood construction, besides the steel roll bars, I believe, and then of course the solid cabinetry and everything. It's a well-made unit.
And so one of the problems nearly universal to all RVs is the roof. And how are the roofs on this with the fiberglass? I
climb up on it. I feel no give whatsoever. And I'm, like I said, a pretty big guy. So would you say they have a reputation for the roof being as good as a roof can be? Yes, I mean, and they're fiberglass, not rubber like some of them. They're
right.
Fiberglass, solid. It's more like a boat hull than something flimsier. That it's solid.
Right. And that's what you're paying for. Something that's going to last you decades instead of months as a full timer.
Right. So, and let's see. As you can see, microwave, refrigerator, freezer, and the bed. It's a full size. Basically, it's I think 48 inches by 75 inches, which is a little short for me, but not bad.
And your one side over here, your feet could hang.
Exactly. Yeah, and they often do.
Yeah, being tall has a disadvantage in the RV world, no doubt about it. But even back here, there's just gorgeous cabinetry and storage.
Yeah, plenty of storage.
Everywhere.
Yep. And back up just a hair, you'll see it also has a little pull-out pantry.
Nice. Really nice touch there.
Mm-hmm. And then a little vanity sink, which I really didn't think I would use, but turns out I do. So, it's nice to have. And then behind the door is the toilet and shower. Shower's small but functional. It's 32 inches wide, 22 inches deep, and my head barely clears.
Well, it clears. That's what counts.
It does, yeah.
Would you mind stepping inside into the bathroom? Not necessarily into the
Let's see.
into the shower, but
Well, now with my shoes on, I might not clear, but pretty close. Yeah, actually, my head's touching, but barefoot I wouldn't.
right.
You know.
And so, yeah, that's a lot of these showers are so tiny.
I do all kinds of gyrations. I get a good workout doing what I need to do to get clean. But like I say, it does work.
Right. Nice bathroom.
Yep.
More usable than most.
And I'm sure I could get used to a wet bath if I had to, but I don't have to.
I have to. Yeah. And then just more cabinetry.
Right.
And you have 400 watts of solar.
520.
520.
260 watt panels and 200 watt panels.
Mm-hmm. And that was put in by AM Solar.
AM Solar in Springfield, Oregon.
And boy, they have a superb reputation.
They are, exactly. Their reputation is the best.
Right.
So, I had to make the appointment in June to get it in October. So
that tells you something right there.
Yeah.
When people are standing in line to get to to the place, that's good.
Yeah.
And now, you bought this used, and you must have considered Lazy Days, which is, you said you did.
I actually, yeah, and it could have gone. Really, it could have gone either way. I say when I was ready to go, I looked on RVTrader.com, RVT.com, a few other places, and my search criteria. I did separate searches for both Lazy Days and Born Free coaches, and just so happened that this particular coach fit my criteria best of the ones that were available at the time.
Right. So if a really nice Lazy Days to come up, you might be in a Lazy Days.
I would be in a Lazy Days. Yeah.
Right. And it really is kind of 6 of one, half dozen the other. They're both good.
Pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is just a beautiful, beautiful coach. They must not have been full timers in it.
No. Actually, the couple I bought it from, they'd only had it 2 years, and they used it. They moved from, I think, Raleigh, North Carolina to Eugene, Oregon, for his work, and they knew of 2 previous owners, but other than that, I really don't know the history of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but apparently, it was pretty well taken care of.
Yes, it's gorgeous. It appears to be flawless. When you get something nice, you want to take care of it.
Exactly.
Right. And it's just a thing of beauty, you know.
Well, thank you.
Take one last spin around here. Oh, and the pergola floors you put in.
Also, all of the interior lighting except what's in the microwave and the refrigerator are LED lights now.
Right, and that's pretty mandatory with solar.
Yeah.
You still, you get a lot of power with that much, but
right.
It still takes frugality.
Exactly.
Conservation. Well, Sam, thank you so much for sharing your home with us.
You're welcome.
It's just beautiful. It gives people an idea of the really high-quality RVs that are out there. And so thanks so much for sharing your home with us.
You're welcome.
So everyone, thank you for joining us for another video. And be sure and like us on YouTube and subscribe to the channel, and we'll visit with you later.